Alright, y'all, this next guy that we got up right here is another one. This is 3 in a row. You heard it here first, probably. I mean, I'm just so very fortunate to have stumbled across this guy right here. His name is AI, or the channel's name is AI on YouTube, so it's going to be kind of hard to find because of that name. But AI, like I said, you heard it here first, just hit the market and stuff, basically. But the thing is, what I gotta explain to you is that AI, come to find out, is a musical dynamo. First of all, just take a listen, right? He's definitely got the voice that everybody wants to hear, like when you're wanting to hear folk music. You know, he's got that kind of a voice, man. He really does it. And he's got some guitar skills. I believe that's a guitar and stuff, and he's got the guitar and the singing down. He's got, I mean, you could tell he's pouring out emotion and everything. This is the type of thing that ladies just fall for all day long. I mean, this is kind of like the Ed Sheeran type stuff, man. He's real good, right? And doesn't have no subscribers, hardly. You heard it here first. He's about to have many, many subscribers. The thing is, like I said, he's kind of a musical dynamo, right? He just got done doing 50 covers, 50 days of 50 covers, right? I mean, any musical artist out there, let me tell you something, they'll tell you it's not an easy thing to do. That's not easy to do 50 covers in 50 days. You know what I'm saying? You had to have prior experience. You kind of had to dedicate yourself, dedicate every day to doing that, all right? And he poured in all this effort. I mean, the thing is, he's got just these subs right now, but when people get a load of the kind of covers he does, the kind of musical dynamo he is, obviously he's going to have thousands and thousands. You heard it here first. You know what I'm saying? Thing is, I talked to this fella and he said, you know, he's got some original stuff coming out, and I gotta know that you're probably gonna be waiting for that. Probably. I mean, when you hear this dude's voice, of course you're gonna be waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. You know, he says he's got some original stuff coming out. It's gonna be coming out real soon. And you know what I'm saying? So this is AI. You heard it here first. Alright, and so let's go on to the next one, I suppose. And the freedom of falling, the feeling that I thought was set in stone slips through my fingers, and I find it hard to let go. It comes and goes in waves. Yeah, it comes and goes in waves and carries us away. Alright, y'all, these next guys I had to throw into the top 10. I really did have to throw it just because they've been doing mad work. They've been putting in mad work. These guys, the Drunken Ex. I mean, you would assume they're from Canada or somewhere around there. The Drunken Ex. I had to put them in there because they're actually making very big moves here on the internet. They're embracing the future in lots of ways. Like, for example, I've noticed that they've been putting up live streams in which, you know, they ask for requests and things. Lord knows how many songs that they can actually play and stuff. I haven't been able to tune into the live streams yet because, of course, I've been pressed for time, but I plan to pretty soon and stuff because that is the way of the future. And you're going to notice there's a lot of artists, to include that Daniel, what's his name, with the violin. He's been doing live streams and stuff. And he'll be on the list shortly. But the thing is, we got the Drunken Ex out here, and they got the total package when you think about it. I mean, they really are what you would think as far as people drinking beers and smoking reefer and stuff like that and strumming on guitars. They really are. But they're making moves because they got the total package. They checked out their channel. They've not only been doing live streams, which is the way of the future, but they've also been doing like little prank videos, and little, you know, just more content and stuff. You know, they're really going to town putting energy into it, and you know, you gotta appreciate it. Thing is, I want to say they have almost 200 subscribers. And right here, they're doing Lightning Crashes by one of my, you know, all-time. That's one of my all-time favorites. It's one of everybody's all-time favorites. Lightning Crashes by Live. They're doing that, and they're getting drunk. And you know what I'm saying, like I said, they're really, really putting energy into it. They almost got 200 subscribers, which is pretty dang good when all things considered. I mean, that's better than I do on my personal channel. Thing is, they're going to get a lot more. They're going to get a lot more because people want to see this. People want to see what they're doing. All right, so you're going to hear from Drunken Ex, assuredly. But again, you heard it here first, probably. And we're going to go on to the next people or the next person right now. Alright, y'all, this next lady by the name of Lady Vixy, I don't know where she's from. If you'll listen to her voice, I can't tell you where she's from, but I love that place, wherever that is. Alright, and that's the thing about it. Can't nobody deny this. Can't nobody really deny Lady Vixy, is what I gotta say. She's got a pretty good following. She's definitely gonna have like a sincerely severe following pretty soon. I mean, I'm talking about millions. When you hear her voice, kind of makes me melt like butter, to be honest with you. I mean, to be honest with you, like butter. Alright, she's like a hot knife through butter. Alright, this lady, she was actually brought to my attention by a good friend out there in the YouTube content world, Nina from Nina's Ashes, Nina's with a Z at the end, Nina's Ashes, who delivers great quality content, but not only that, has been just telling me about certain artists she's been telling me, and they've been all wonderful, to include this lady, Lady Vixy. She told me about this yesterday, I believe. And so I clicked on the link she gave me, and I began to melt like butter. Alright, I don't even know what else to say about this voice, but except that it'll haunt you and stuff, and you're just gonna want more of it, more and more of it. And she's putting out pretty frequent bangers and stuff like that. You're definitely gonna have to. You have no choice but to keep an eye out for Lady Vixy. She's doing real big things. I need to know where she's from. I mean, I really do. And so, anyways, who's next? Who's next on the list? Alright, y'all, the next person up. The next person up is the last lady on the list for this installment. Alright. Someone that I had to bring to your attention is Kara Kwan. Make sure to get the spelling of her name right, or you will not find her on YouTube at all. Kara Kwan, she has something of a following already. But she's going to have an immense following pretty soon. Thing is, what I gotta tell Kara Kwan is, please keep doing what you're doing. I'm not even familiar with James Blake. I don't know who that is. I think I know who that is, but man, you know, this song. I mean, it makes me kind of want a forest fire. Like, it really does make me want a forest fire, which is interesting. I didn't know that I would want that, but I do. Thing is, what I gotta tell Kara Kwan is, if you ever find your way to San Antonio, Texas, just real briefly, go to the Rim, and they'll tell you where it's at. Go to the Rim in San Antonio, Texas. Alright, walk around La Cantera and stuff, and know that your music belongs all over that place, alright, because that's what it reminds me of. All the rich, classy people hanging out, looking so good and smelling so good, and just walking around being classy at the Rim of San Antonio, Texas. You know what I'm saying? That's where, oh my gosh, that's where Kara Kwan's music belongs at. I mean, it'll make you drift away. And it's like, dude, what is up with her skin, too? It's like she looks like a porcelain doll. I mean, really drives this home, and she's been putting out some frequent bangers. She keeps doing it and stuff. She's known but you heard it here first probably, and you're gonna be hearing a lot from Kara Kwan. All right, undeniable. I don't even want to stop listening, but we do have to wrap it up, so we're gonna take it to the next person. Alright, y'all, we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna wrap it up real tight with the last artist that's on this installment. And like I said, you know, there's so many people that I need to tell you about right now today that I just didn't have time, and we're gonna get to them slowly and surely. Okay, we're gonna wrap it up on Landon Wall. You know, I gotta say that throughout most of this list, you definitely heard it here first. You definitely heard it here first. With most of this list, but however, you might have already heard about this young man, Landon Wall. I can't blame you. I believe country music's got their eye on this young fella. Thing is, just a couple days ago, he put out this song. Right? Give birth to a song or something like that. I don't know what it's called, but it's an original song that he wrote. He's a 14-year-old boy, by the way. And he does sound like a man, like already. I don't know how he does it. He plays the guitar real well. I mean, he's definitely, most certainly the future of country music, just so that you know. Or like at least, you know, radio style country music. Alright, Landon Wall, he's already got pretty large of a following, because he absolutely is the future of radio country music and stuff like that. And you might have heard it here first. I definitely suggest that you go to some of his covers. For instance, I found him on Garth Brooks' Ask Me How I Know, and he just sounds like a man, dude. And it's just really nice. It's very good. We had to end it on that. And like I said, we're about to get to all these other different artists and stuff. I mean, I wish I could go faster. Alright, but I'll holler at y'all later about some other artists and stuff like this. Know that first of all, you're gonna find, before we get out of here, man, you're gonna find this kind of stuff just constantly. And like I said, the freshest of the freshest. Everything on this list is very, very, very recent. Alright, the freshest of the very freshest. And you're gonna get it here all the time. But not only that, you can get there's been all sort of Hall of Fame bangers that people have put out for years and years and years. We're just displaying the freshest of the freshest right here on the playlist, on the Fresh playlist. But however, if you go to the Hall of Fame playlist, you're gonna start finding hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of Hall of Fame bangers from the past. All right, so be sure to check that out. Of course, be sure to subscribe and all this. Be sure to like it, and I'll holler at y'all real soon. All right, I'll holler at y'all.